Welcome to Dodger Stadium, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
One down. And up next for Los Angeles, Benny Rodriguez.
Let's go, Benny.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Rodriguez turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Outside low. Ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Man at first, one away.
Second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Swings through that.
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. That's outside. And a count 1-2. Rengifo at first, one gone. Next offering way off the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The center fielder, number.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Rafaela makes the grab, one away.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's a high chopper. Meyer got him on the off-balance throw. Inning over. Rodriguez with a forgettable showing in this one.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
And next for L.A., Benny Rodriguez.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Away, away, away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the
Well,
count.
pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Ball
That's a
one
ball.
there.
See if you can go upstairs a little
1 ball,
bit.
2
Make sure
strikes,
you
the count.
miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Runner on the go. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Runner goes again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So no runs, no hit. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Glass now, ready to deal. Ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play.
Well, credit the base runner there for a great secondary lead and beating the throw to second, but they don't give up, continue to try to complete what would be a double play, and they get the trail runner on the backside. Hey, you know what? That's a pretty good play. You'll take it.
Two out, space is empty. A little bit
Ball
low.
1.
And that is ball 1.
1-0.
Rodriguez, 23 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. Meyer to first,
He's out.
and that is the inning. Nothing doing. Now it's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch
Ball.
misses, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and the count is even 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Right side, Rodriguez. Slings to first, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. A 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Rodriguez had a game to forget in the loss. Struck out 3 times for the hat trick.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Duran.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman. One up, one down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Cedon Rafaela.
Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Hitless in the first two games of the series. He's 0 for 8. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And a foul ball. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past. Back here in L.A. onto the third inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jarren Duran. On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. No play. That's an infield single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Just misses. Now 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And he deals. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium. We're in extras here. Now it's the shortstop, Cedon Rafaela.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And no one can get there. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Wow, can't argue too much with sending it home, trying to win it in extra innings. No one likes to play these extended games. It's taxing on the bullpen. But stellar defense prevailed that time. The tag just got him in time, and we'll play on.
Rodriguez with a forgettable showing in the loss. Had 3 strikeouts without getting a hit. Never fun.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Benny Rodriguez looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Off the mark there. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Gone! That ball was crushed. He'll touch them all. Home run number 10 on the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So the batting order turns over, and here's the first baseman, Wallace Callahan. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to Diaz. Out number 3. 2 left on. We play 1 out, bases empty.
Second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And another ball. In there at the knees for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Check swing, and he went. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. Gone! That ball was crushed. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
He handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out in front, and hit that ball a long way.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Now batting, the third base.
One out, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. On the ground, right side, Rodriguez. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, center fielder, Brenton Joyal.
One out, runner at second. Rodriguez will hit next.
Rodriguez.
Foul ball there. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Swing and a miss.
No ball,
and the count is 0-2. Swings and misses, and there's two down.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Rodriguez had a great showing in the win. 2 homers on the day.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Benny Rodriguez, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Cody Huff. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Second inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
0-2. One and 2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 6, David.
Down the third baseman, David Fry.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Runner on the go in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Swing and a slow roller. Tolia. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Rip to third. Sends it to Tolia. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Fastball is outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Strike one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one ripped. And foul ball. Missed with a changeup, and now it's 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
The batter number 3, second baseman
Rodriguez with a couple of homers in his last game. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. 1-out. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Runner at third. 2 away. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2. The count.
The changeup missing, and that's ball 2.
2-2.
Goes down looking. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Dodgers 4. Bottom of the 6th inning. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
1-1-1.
Hard hit, right side. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
now batting the catcher, Cody Huff.
And up next for Los Angeles, Benny Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Doyle snags it on the run. Man at first. Now the left fielder. That's the third. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the rookie second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Feltner back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. To the right side, Keishel tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Now a slow roller to second. Rodriguez gets it to first. 2 down. One out, bases empty.
Second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next
That's
pitch
a ball.
misses, and that's ball 1. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one
2-2.
upstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Rodriguez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories
That
of
miss,
getting
that's the ball.
jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
1-1.
1 down, bases empty. This to third. Fires to first in time.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's Michael Tolia.
1-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They still trail it here. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Benny Rodriguez. Out to short. Tosses across to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The center fielder, Tommy.
Rodriguez with a forgettable showing in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now a jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, J-Bag. Keith.
Now, Penny Rodriguez. 3 hits and 12 trips so far in the series. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's off the top of the wall. One runs in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's in there. And they lead by 2.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Runner takes off in the dirt. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Rodriguez at third with 2 away. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Rodriguez.
Garcia back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Check on the runner. Throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Runner at first with no outs here. There goes the runner to third. Fires over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. The 0-1. Runner takes off for third. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add to their lead. It's 6-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
2 outs, base is empty. Up and
One ball, no
in,
strikes.
ball one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
The batter.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Rodriguez.
On the ground to the left.
Foul!
And that's just foul.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. But no advance from the runners.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Now it's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game.
Second baseman.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And there's a foul ball. Rubio, 6'1" righty, just 19 years old. And he was a second-round pick back in 2025. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's into the gap. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily. Now a relay to third, and he's out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Rodriguez was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Collected 4 hits, 1 of them left the park.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Penny Rodriguez comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. And now the rookie second baseman, Penny Rodriguez. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Rodriguez with another scorching run of play lately. Strike 2.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Dodgers. And here is Sosa to the plate. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. Man at first, one away.
Second baseman, Penny Rodriguez.
Come on, Max.
Foul ball there.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Josh Rojas. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Slings to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
No outs. Runner on second. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach.
Throw on to Freeman, and that is that. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the 2 down, base is empty. Penny Rodriguez getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Hit in the air, left field, Pat. And that is that. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Rodriguez had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win. Struck out 3 times for the Hat.
But if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
One down. That's
he really needs to start making more contact. Almost 2 strikes.
swing and a ball popped up. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Back here at Wrigley Field, and the batter now, Pavin Smith. On the ground. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Yamamoto with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Second baseman, Eddie Rodriguez.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Outside with a breaking ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
That one misses. And that is ball 1. Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Up the middle, Sosa jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. So 2 down, and next for LA, Benny Rodriguez. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
No,
and
that's
ball
out.
1. Popped up left side. Swanson squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Cedric Mullins. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez. And that will end the inning. They scored twice. 2 down. Go ahead run and score in position.
Eddie Rodriguez.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Gone. That ball was crushed. He'll take a trot around the bases. His 13th home run of the season. It's 7-5.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Rodriguez did a good job in the win. Had only one hit, but made it count with a homer.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
Benny Rodriguez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Line drive.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pavin Smith. To the right side. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Kobe.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Swing and a foul out of play. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Inside. Yeah, the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We're midway in the 4th. No score. First and second, 1 out. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
One out, bases empty.
Second baseman.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That misses, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Two outs. Shohei on the go. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Rodriguez had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
Benny Rodriguez getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's Joey Bart now.
The catcher, number 14, Joey Bart.
Torres, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Double play ball to second. There's one. Out. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. On, one out. Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
The Dodgers threatening. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And the 0-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To Betts at second for 1. Over to first, safe. One out, bases empty.
The second baseman, Benny
Rodriguez with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And that is out of play.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300.
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
One out, runner at second. Here's the third baseman, Luis Rengifo. Runner takes off on the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner stays put at third. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And that'll do it. So the Dodgers. Runner at second, 2 down.
The second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
And there's a ball.
Ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground right side, collected by Torres to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Number 16, Mauricio.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Up the middle. Sends it to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. 1 out, bases empty. Benny Rodriguez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1's the count.
And delivers outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Now
That's
1 missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
They say you win. Bart collects, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. 2 outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Horwitz. To the right side. In plenty of time to first. 3rd out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of inning. Rodriguez had a game to forget.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win.
First and second, 1 out. Rodriguez digs in now.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. And now the lefty outside low. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Foul ball there. That misses the zone. 2-2. And down on strikes. And 2 away now. Ryan Reynolds here. Glass now. Ready to use. On the ground right side. Rodriguez. Throws to first in time. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Manny Rodriguez.
And that one fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a foul straight back. That one
ball,
way
2
inside.
strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one ripped. That's back. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
A lot of room in the center field area, and that's why he knows he's got a chance to run it down and make a great play. Leaps at the fence. Excellent job. Robs the home run to end the inning.
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit.
Spencer Horwitz.
Right side, hard hit. And that is the inning. Pirates strand a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fry over at second. Smith at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And now 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
This to third. Steps on the bag for the force. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Pirates nothing. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Swing and a ground ball. Rodriguez fires over to first, and that will end the inning. Bucks go down quietly. They trail things here. Man at first, Benny Rodriguez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Man at first, 1 away. Tap foul at the plate. That
One
one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help
2
you get
balls,
that out.
2 strikes.
That misses. It's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Rodriguez with a forgettable showing in this one.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
So 2 down. Benny Rodriguez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Chases that one upstairs.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
And the sweeper misses. 2 out, space is empty. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner at first with 2 away. Luis Rengifo steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the righty deals.
1 ball.
In the dirt. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great.
And now this is down for a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Comes through with the RBI.
He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
1 down. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Randall Grichuk. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first in time. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Benny Rodriguez.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
That one hammered center field. Back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. He crushes that one to center field. His 14th of the year. And this game is tied. It's 3-3.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Go-ahead run on base. Randall Grichuk now.
Randall Grichuk.
The 2-1. Double play ball to second. There's one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied up and 3 apiece.
Now batting, second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back, Bellinger, back some more. Gone! That ball was crushed. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-3. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Man at first, nobody out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground, 2 ball. Quickly to second for 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Next to hit, Benny Rodriguez. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
It seems like he can't miss right now. Seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And this one bounces away from Bart. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside. And misses inside. Luis Rengifo waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Smith stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Buccos 4. Rodriguez really stood out in this win. 2 homers on the day.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Benny Rodriguez, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Cal Raleigh next to hit for the Rays. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over.
Now this one gets through. Low. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. And the Rays have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Raleigh gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. A little bit out in front of that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate, but he did just enough to drop it in fair down the line.
Lesko back to work. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Luis Rengifo steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First offering. Runner goes in the dirt. Blocked. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Rodriguez at second with nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Second baseman, Benny
Rodriguez launched a pair of homers in his last game. First pitch
Ball.
doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
On the ground, 2 ball. On to second, they get 1. On to Perez, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. To the right side. Gets it to first, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rays 3. One out, bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a 1-2. That one ripped. And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One out, runner at second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Luis Rengifo Rodriguez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Check on the runner.
No, too late.
The 1-2. He's trying for third. Cut on and lifted in the air. Badu snags it.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Runner breaks for third. Grounds 1 to short. Caballero zips it across. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rays 3. First and second, 2 outs. Rodriguez digs in now. He's got some power, no doubt. That's outside. Ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. And a big swing and a miss. traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here at the bottom of the 7th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. Rodriguez had a good day at the office.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
One down. Masataka Yoshida next to hit for the Rays.
Yoshida.
The 0-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. To Diaz, that's 2. So they make short work of him there. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. And next for L.A., Benny Rodriguez. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. McClanahan, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Strike 2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
So the Rays batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Jose Caballero. 3-2 now. Ground ball could be 2. Rodriguez over to second, back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Bases loaded, 1 away.
Second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Late on that fastball.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And a big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The Dodgers threatening. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
2 outs, base is empty. Rodriguez, 23 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Swing and a pop-up. Chisholm. And that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and here is Jose Caballero. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. Hernandez going back, jumps, but it's off his glove. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Badu coming on, makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there are 2 outs.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
1 out, runner at second. Rodriguez, the next to hit. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He thought about third, but won't take the chance and heads back to second.
The third baseman, number 6, Jenkins.
Rodriguez with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
First and second, no outs. Rodriguez getting ready to hit.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And there's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Out to short, Bliss. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Tap foul at the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one not close. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they'll do it again.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. First and second, 2 outs. Rodriguez will hit next. And a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he hits a ground ball right side. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Rodriguez. And a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the ditch. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Benny Rodriguez getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. First and second, 1 out. Rodriguez, the next to hit.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 1 of this 3-game set. close one doesn't get the call.
One ball,
And that's
one
ball
strike.
one. Swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit.
strike.
Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That's a
And
ball.
there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
2 on, 1 out. And now here is David Fry. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Batting now, the center fielder, number 25,
Tommy Edman at the plate. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Sends it to first, and they get Edman for the out. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
the center fielder.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget. With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
Acrobatic throw for one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, third baseman, Brett Wisely. Now batting, the second baseman, Betty Rodriguez.
And first offering is fouled off. Rodriguez, 23 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They get the force, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA, but they're on top 1-0. Two outs, base is empty.
Second baseman, Betty Rodriguez.
Now one miss.
No strike.
That misses the zone, and now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
David Fry waiting to bat for the Dodgers. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And the righty deals. And it's fouled away. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the third baseman, David Fry. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Brings it in, and that is that. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. One down. And now, Gabriel Arias.
Arias.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants 1. Two outs, nobody on. Benny Rodriguez digs in now.
Rodriguez.
They say you win.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And strike 2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead this. So digging in, Brett Wisely. On the ground. Flips it. 1 at second. On to first. Save. So they get 1, but a really nice try there.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Rodriguez with an okay game in the win. Singled and knocked in a run.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
So up next, Benny Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Smith, the lead runner at second. Rodriguez at first with no outs. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Struck him out looking.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Mookie now. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Webb back to work. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Rodriguez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. The 1-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Puts it away for the out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Eddie Rodriguez.
That one fouled off.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
The 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Bishop. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the 3rd baseman.
And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Patrick Bailey.
Bailey.
Up the middle, Rodriguez. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Right fielder, number 48, Spencer Bishop.
And up next for Los Angeles, Benny Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
First offering, and it just misses. One out, base is empty.
Get down.
Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, tag, out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Rodriguez with some solid production in the win.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit.
It's great watching Yamamoto pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2020.
Rodriguez. There's one. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now it's going to be Penny Rodriguez. 3 for 7 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one not close. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. So the Dodgers leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. 2 outs, base is empty. Rodriguez recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
At the belt and fires. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. And the next pitch is way outside. And the sweeper is off the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's in the dirt.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Dodgers. And here's the catcher, Blake Sable. Nice grab. Wide throw, and it gets away. Good backup, though. He's right there, and no advance.
Now batting, the first baseman, Andrew. The batter number 3, second baseman, Penny Rodriguez.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground to third, and foul ball. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Sable down to first with it in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants 2. Man at first, and now Andrew Vaughn. On the ground, could be 2. To Betts at second for 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Alfred.
So 2 down, Penny Rodriguez getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
2 outs. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. Rodriguez And a game to forget in the loss. Had 3 strikeouts without getting a hit. Never fun.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.